Prince William's vision for the future of the British monarchy is becoming increasingly clear, and one of his most resolute intentions involves the fate of his uncle, Prince Andrew. Once a prominent member of the royal family and second in line to the throne, Andrew has become a figure of immense controversy, particularly due to his association with the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein and the fallout from his disastrous 2019 BBC interview. Now, royal experts say the future king is determined to ensure that Andrew is completely excluded from royal life. Prince William's position on Andrew has reportedly never wavered. Insiders claim he holds a long-standing grudge against his uncle, one that has only deepened over time. Their relationship, described as distant and strained, has soured beyond repair, according to royal commentators. William is said to view Andrew not only as a liability, but as a symbol of what must be left behind for the monarchy to thrive in the modern age. The so-called Andrew problem has plagued the royal family for years. Despite efforts by both Queen Elizabeth II and King Charles III to manage the situation with varying degrees of firmness, William's approach is notably uncompromising. Unlike his father, who is believed to harbor some familial sympathy for his brother, William reportedly feels no such obligation. His focus is on the long-term stability and integrity of the monarchy, and in that vision, there is no place for Prince Andrew. After the late Queen stripped Andrew of his royal duties and charity roles, following his catastrophic interview, King Charles III continued the campaign to minimize Andrew's royal footprint. Most recently, he encouraged Andrew to vacate his home at the Royal Lodge and move into a smaller, more secure property. But Andrew has resisted, remaining ensconced in the 30-room estate despite mounting pressure. His refusal to step aside has further fueled public frustration and internal palace tensions. William, in contrast to his father's more lenient stance, is reportedly committed to ensuring that Andrew never returns to any form of public life as a royal. He is said to have been a decisive voice behind the scenes, actively working to prevent any rehabilitation of Andrew's public image. To William, Andrew's continued visibility is not only unacceptable, but dangerous for the reputation of the monarchy. The future king is also acutely aware of public opinion, which remains overwhelmingly negative toward Andrew. Every poll shows Andrew at the bottom in terms of public approval, reinforcing William's position. His awareness of the public mood is central to his leadership style, and he is determined that the monarchy stays relevant, dignified, and free of scandal. Allowing Andrew to re-emerge publicly, in William's view, would be a critical misstep. William's broader vision includes a streamlined monarchy leaner, more accountable, and more in touch with modern values. Alongside his wife, Princess Catherine, he represents the next generation of royals who aim to connect with younger audiences and reflect contemporary society. This forward-thinking approach leaves no room for those, like Andrew, who are associated with outdated privilege and controversy. Even before Andrew's links to Epstein became public, the relationship between William and his uncle was reportedly cold. There have been claims that William resented Andrew's behavior and how he treated Catherine during her early days in the royal family. This initial disapproval only deepened as Andrew's actions attracted negative attention to the royal institution. The list of Andrew's controversies is long. Beyond Epstein, he has been criticized for his associations with unsavory international figures and business dealings that drew scrutiny. He stepped down from his role as the UK's Special Representative for Trade and Investment in 2011 due to growing concerns over his judgment and affiliations. These missteps culminated in the devastating Epstein scandal, which continues to haunt him. Virginia Giuffre, a woman who accused Epstein and others of abusing her when she was a teenager, claimed she was trafficked to Prince Andrew on multiple occasions. Though Andrew has consistently denied the allegations and said he has no recollection of meeting her, he chose to settle the civil lawsuit in 2022, with a substantial financial agreement. While the settlement did not constitute an admission of guilt, it further damaged his standing in the eyes of the public. In the wake of this scandal, public opinion hardened. The settlement and the prince's failure to express adequate remorse during his BBC interview deepened the perception that Andrew was out of touch and unaccountable. The lack of transparency and failure to address his actions responsibly created lasting damage that, according to experts, cannot be undone. William's commitment to protecting the monarchy from further embarrassment is central to his handling of this situation. He reportedly views Andrew as a permanent liability, one whose presence would undermine the credibility and future of the institution. With King Charles III's health now a growing concern due to his recent cancer diagnosis, William's role within the royal family has become even more significant. His influence is at an all-time high, and he is increasingly seen as the driving force behind key decisions. Royal commentators believe that once William ascends the throne, any remaining ties between Andrew and public royal life will be permanently severed. His focus will be on presenting a unified, scandal-free image of the monarchy that resonates with the public and withstands modern scrutiny. In this future, Andrew is expected to fade entirely from view, no public engagements, no official roles, and no return to royal favor. The decline of Prince Andrew is one of the most dramatic falls from grace in recent royal history. Once a decorated naval officer and high-profile royal, his past is now overshadowed by scandal, allegations, and poor decisions. Experts agree that his role within the royal family is effectively over, and that William's firm stance will ensure there is no reversal. The monarchy has faced numerous challenges in recent years, from the departure of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle to Charles's health and the broader debate about the institution's relevance. In this context, William is seen as the stabilizing force, the future king who will restore public confidence and navigate the royal family into a new era. His decision to cut ties with Andrew is more than personal. It is a deliberate act of leadership aimed at preserving the monarchy's future. Prince Andrew's story may not be officially over, but his chapter in the public life of the royal family appears to be closed. When William takes the crown, the message will be clear. There is no place in the modern monarchy for those who bring shame and scandal. Andrew will be banished, not out of spite, but out of necessity, a necessary sacrifice for the survival and respect of an ancient institution in a rapidly changing world.